What if you could build a mental fortress, one that makes you totally immune to the frustration, anxiety, and chaos of the modern world? Imagine having an internal operating system that just never crashes, no matter how much pressure you put on it. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy. This is the ancient wisdom of the Stoics, a philosophy founded over 2,300 years ago by Zeno of Citium. These aren't just dusty old exercises from guys in togas. They are practical, battle-tested tools designed by emperors like Marcus Aurelius to help you conquer your own world. Think of them as weapons for your mind. In a world that's constantly trying to hijack your attention, trigger your emotions, and steal your peace, these principles are more necessary than ever. We're going to break down 5 specific Stoic mind hacks you can start using today to take back control of your reality. So, let's get into it. All right, the first hack is probably the most counterintuitive. It's called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. I just call it the assassin of anxiety, because it's designed to kill fear before it even gets a chance to take root. Most of us spend our lives desperately trying not to think about things going wrong. We say, "It'll all be fine," or "Don't jinx it." But the Stoics, they did the exact opposite. They deliberately and calmly rehearsed the worst-case scenarios in their minds. The philosopher Seneca, one of the great Stoic minds, knew that it's the unexpected troubles that crush us. He wrote that the blow from an evil that has been pondered beforehand is gentle when it comes. When you've already faced a disaster in your head, you steal its greatest weapon, the element of surprise. Let's make it modern. Say you have a huge presentation next week. Your typical response might be to get totally consumed by anxiety. You worry about the Wi-Fi dying, about blanking on your key points, about your boss hitting you with a question you can't answer. That anxiety is paralyzing. A Stoic would flip the script. Instead of just worrying, you'd sit down and actively visualize those failures. Okay, the projector dies. What's my move? I'll have handouts ready as a backup. My mind goes blank. Now what? My main points are on note cards in my pocket. A hostile question comes from the back. How do I handle it? I'll practice staying calm and saying, "That's an interesting point. Let me think on that for a moment." By rehearsing failure, you're not being pessimistic. You're building a plan. You're building resilience. You're turning that vague, terrifying cloud of anxiety into a set of concrete problems, and each one has a solution. You show your mind that even if the worst happens, you'll endure. You'll survive. And suddenly that fear shrinks, because you've looked it right in the eye and it blinked first. Here's your practical takeaway. Next time you feel that anxiety creeping in, set a timer for 5 minutes. Don't just worry. Visualize. Ask yourself, what is the absolute worst that could happen? Then, and how would I deal with it? Write down your plan. You'll be stunned by how fast that anxiety loses its grip on you. Our second hack is the very foundation of all Stoicism. It's the ultimate tool for decluttering your mind and taking back your mental energy. It's called the Dichotomy of Control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave and rose to become one of Rome's most respected teachers, put it brilliantly and simply: some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are our own judgments, our impulses, our responses, basically our own actions. Not in our power, almost everything else, what other people think of us, the traffic, the stock market, whether it rains on your wedding day. This sounds simple, but it is a life-altering distinction. Seriously, 99% of our daily frustration, anger, and anxiety comes from one single thing: trying to control what we can't. Think about the last time you got furious stuck in a traffic jam. You can't control the traffic. You can't control the accident up ahead. The only thing you can control is your reaction. You can curse and slam the steering wheel, flooding your body with stress. Or you can accept it, breathe, and use the time to listen to a great podcast or call a friend. The traffic is identical. The reality you experience is completely different. Or what about social media? Someone leaves a nasty comment on your post. You have zero control over them. Wasting your energy arguing is like trying to command the tides. It's pointless. What you can control is your response. You can ignore it. You can block them. You can even reflect on whether there's a grain of truth in it and learn something. You can choose not to be harmed and you won't be. So here's your takeaway. The next time you feel that spike of frustration, anxiety, or anger, just pause and ask yourself one simple question. Is this truly within my control? If the answer is no, then consciously decide to let it go. Tell yourself, this is not my concern. This isn't about being passive. It's about being strategic. It's about saving your energy for the only battle you can actually win, the one inside your own mind. This third hack is a kind of mental alchemy. It's the secret to turning every problem, every setback, and every bit of bad luck into a source of strength. The Stoics lived by a mantra that the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius captured perfectly. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This isn't just fluffy, positive thinking. This is a radical reframing of reality itself. Most people see an obstacle as a dead end. The Stoic sees it as a new path. They believe that every single challenge contains a hidden gift, a chance to practice a virtue, to learn a lesson, or to build strength. Imagine you're working on a huge project and it suddenly gets cancelled. The normal reaction is despair, all that work wasted. You feel defeated. A Stoic would see it differently. The project is cancelled. This is an opportunity to practice resilience. It's a chance to show your team how you handle disappointment with grace. Maybe this unexpected free time is an opportunity to learn that new skill you've been putting off. The obstacle, the cancelled project, didn't block your path. It is the new path. It's guiding you towards something that will make you stronger. Or think about that difficult colleague who's always undermining you. That person isn't just a source of frustration. They're your personal trainer for patience. They are a living, breathing opportunity to practice setting firm boundaries and to develop the kind of unflappable calm that defines a true leader. The obstacle, that person, is the way to building your character. Here's your takeaway. The next time you face a setback, big or small, consciously reframe it. Instead of thinking, this is awful, ask yourself, what does this make possible? What virtue can I practice right now? Courage, patience, wisdom. By asking this question, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of your character. Hack number 4 is a powerful meditation for instantly shrinking your problems. It's called the view from above, and it was a favorite exercise of Marcus Aurelius. When he felt crushed by the pressures of war, politics, and betrayal, he would use his mind to zoom out. Here's how it works. First, picture yourself right where you are. Then, imagine floating upwards, looking down on your home, then your city, then your country, like an astronaut gazing back at Earth. You see the whole planet, a silent, swirling blue marble in the vast, dark quiet of space. From this incredible height, where's that argument you had this morning? Where's that deadline that's stressing you out? Where's that insult that hurt your pride? They've vanished. They are utterly invisible in the grand cosmic scheme of things. Marcus would then take it even further. He'd contemplate all of time, the infinite past stretching out behind, and the infinite future yawning ahead. He would think of all the empires that had risen and fallen, all the people who had ever lived and died. Against this immense backdrop, our personal anxieties are revealed for what they are, fleeting and tiny. This exercise isn't meant to make you feel like nothing matters. It's designed to do the exact opposite. It gives you perspective. It detaches you from the drama of the moment and lets you see your situation with calm clarity. That problem that feels like the end of the world? From the eagle's eye view, it's just a tiny ripple in a vast ocean. That knowledge gives you the freedom to deal with it rationally, without being crushed by it. Your takeaway is simple. When you feel overwhelmed, take 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Start the visualization. Float up. Watch the earth shrink to a dot. Remind yourself of the immense scale of space and time. Then, open your eyes and look at your problem again. It will feel much, much smaller. This final hack is the one that pulls all the others together. This isn't about keeping a dear diary of your day. It's about using a journal as a command center for your mind. For Marcus Aurelius, his journal, the book we now call Meditations, was never meant for an audience. It was for him. It was his private workshop to practice Stoicism, to correct his own thinking, and to prepare for the day ahead. This is strategic self-examination. The Stoics used journaling for what Seneca called a daily review. At the end of each day, he'd ask himself a few tough questions. What bad habit did I cure today? What vice did I resist? In what respect am I a better person? This simple practice turns every day into a training ground for your character. It forces you to be honest with yourself. It shows you where you're making progress and where you still need to put in the work. It's how you become the architect of your own soul. You can use the journal to practice all the other hacks. Write down your negative visualizations. Dissect a problem with the dichotomy of control. Reframe an obstacle and plan how you'll use it. Reflect on the view from above. The journal is the forge where you hammer abstract philosophy into real-world practice. Here is your final and most important takeaway. Get a notebook. Tonight, before you sleep, take 5 minutes to answer these 3 questions, inspired by the Stoics. Where did I act with virtue today? Where was I courageous, patient, or wise? Where did I fall short? When did I let my emotions win or forget what I can't control? What's one small thing I can do better tomorrow? Do this every single day. It might feel a little strange at first, but it will quickly become the most valuable habit you have. It's the engine of real self-improvement. These 5 hacks, the assassin of anxiety, the focus finder, turning problems into fuel, the eagle's eye view, and the architect of your soul, are more than just cool ideas. They are a practical toolkit for living a better life. They are the keys to building that mental fortress and reclaiming your inner peace in a world that seems designed to steal it. The Stoics knew a simple truth. You don't control the world around you, but you can always control the world within you. Your mind is yours. Your reactions are yours. Your reality is shaped not by what happens to you, but by how you choose to respond. These exercises are the daily reps that build that power. They are how you take control. If you found these hacks valuable, do us a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for more ancient wisdom for modern life. And let me know in the comments, which of these 5 hacks are you going to try first? Stay strong. Stay stoic.